race.
Yeah.
A 2-1 loss to Revelize, and then not only not getting the flawless season, but missing out on the top seed as well because of that.
Although I feel like the difference here in top seed, I don't even know. I mean, Spooty as the top seed had to face Tuffo Squega coming out.
No one has an easy route.
And then Maya, it's Abu Frax.
Bracket.
So yeah, it's like winning top seed. I don't think it's getting in that top 4 is the bye that you want. That's it.
Yeah, it's very much a pick your poison.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And I will actually, just thinking back, previously on Condor, we had in the first Necrodancer World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, did Steak not go flawless?
Steak did. Steak went completely flawless in the regular season, a record of 21-0 because it was 8-person groups.
Right.
So yeah, that was crazy. If Maya had managed to go flawless, it would have been a fair bit more impressive. EU at the time wasn't the great shakes that it is nowadays.
Yes, EU has definitely gotten some new, very good racers. But yeah, it's still. I mean, it was. Yeah, I think the greater story was his epic climb through the losers bracket.
Yes. That's what you remember Steak for in the first World Cup. But we got a race on our hands.
Oh man, Frax dropping all the beats there in that awkward boss arena or little trapdoor arena. That was looking a little funny. I mean, you never really want that death metal one boss arena or trapdoor arena. I mean, is really really tricky. Was this quartz armor black chest? Is that what just happened?
No,
nope.
glass long. And,
okay.
I'm not sure where. In fact, where did?
Yeah, Maya picked that up somewhere in zone 2. Because she did not have it. And she actually checked for the purple chest. She didn't even go for the weapon, which is really curious. When you have Old Faithful, I mean, it's good, but you check for the weapon. It could be, an axe. Also, assuming since you're in the booth, we're going to see a lot of axe.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I've got my Vocal Zone little lozenges right beside me because I'm probably doing a lot of shouting.
Should I turn down your mic volume already, or?
It's okay. I have a compressor on, so it shouldn't get too loud.
Okay. All right, we'll see what they do after this boss. Again, a curious choice by Maya to take the purple. Ended up, I guess, working out. I don't know. Ring of Luck, sure.
Maybe a tactical decision just to force a black chest check for Fraxtil.
Right. Yes, we were talking about that the other day, and that's was that on Tic Tac's channel I was saying that? But yeah, that's an interesting thing where you feel like maybe you've got the lead skill-wise, and so you say, you know what, I can beat them with this weapon, and so I'm not going to give them they're going to have to take the gamble on the black chest, and I'm just going to see if I can find something in the purple. And if it ends up being a good purple, then that's really hard on your opponent, because they have to say, do I make the gamble here with the weapon, or do I, get whatever it is, shield spell?
Try and keep parity. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I really like that meta. It's very clever. I have no idea if any of the racers are doing it or we're just making all this stuff up, but
I mean, who knows? You know what? It might even just be one of these things they do subconsciously. They're not actively thinking about it.
Could be. And Maya, having put the fire elemental at the door of that shop, missed out on a Shovel of Courage, which is definitely the strongest item we've seen yet in this run.
Yeah, the only issue for this Shovel of Courage with Frax at the moment is that they don't have a torch.
Yes.
So that's going to be a little spooky. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a red chest check here. I don't know how much I love it.
I'm banking on black, I think. But yeah.
You think? I don't know. I mean,
not any chests. The way that bomb went off, it ended up knocking that zombie right into Fraxtil. So Frax will not be checking, and Maya is getting, just a fireball tome.
Which is good news for Frax, not missing out on anything major. Whoa, that bomb goblin.
Yeah, that was spooky, especially with that the Golem right next door. If the beats were any different, that would have been a dead Fraxtil, I think. Or pretty close.
I was just waiting for Frax to go back into this arena to grab this Ring of Piercing. That's going to save them a fair bit of time in this Zone 4. And Maya didn't even check the arena.
No, Maya's pushing. We're seeing a lot. Well, this is actually consistent, I think, with what I've seen Maya do in the past, which is really just pushing for the boss chests and just otherwise just going. Like,
Maya can just torch you with virtually nothing in her build. It's scary.
Yeah, maybe not, but I would maybe say that, the bombing the tempo down trap for Frax. But maybe Maya is just has the strongest base mechanics. Like, just really can just run with anything. And
Maya sees the game a bit differently for sure.
Yeah. Doesn't rely on
Like, she just has
build.
this ability to put you under an insane amount of pressure no matter what. I mean, I raced her in Season 6, and it's probably the most stressed I've been during a set, just because you have to be 100% dialed in. If you give her an inch, she will take a mile!
The double bomb strat, which I liked, into getting goblin bombed, and let's see if we can get that replay up real quick. So I think that was intentional.
Where was that goblin bomber?
I don't know.
Oh, it was the one that came from the bottom of the room and just kind of snuck behind the crowd of enemies.
Yeah, because I think that was an intentional double bomb there, on the tanking a bomb to do 2 bombs off the bomb trap, which is cool. But then, that goblin bomber sneaking in.
Yeah. Just sliding in like, hey.
Yep. Now that the Mac hey is like in my brain.
Hey.
No. So uncomfortable. All right. I will point out, as I said earlier, and I don't know if you agree with this, but I feel like Ring of Piercing is kind of like a 0.5 damage. If you know what I mean? Like, it's not actually a damage up, but if you have a base weapon, it's still, like, so much better to have.
I feel like it's more like half a courage.
Half a courage. Interesting.
Because it improves... Like, it lets you get through your groups of enemies quicker, right? Like, it means that Blade Masters you're taking out in 1 fewer hit.
Right.
As long as you
but
have
that's
the prerequisite damage.
Also
like,
true
it's
for
similar,
if you get damage ups.
Well,
like
that's true, but
less hits, yeah.
Well, not really, because if you have more damage in terms of taking out Blade Masters, you're still having to deal with the parry.
Yep, that's a good point. And also, like, you still have to knock the rider off the horse and then the thing.
Exactly.
That's true. If it's
with
like
piercing, you just totally negate that. Like, you're saving yourself a lot of time with riders, especially.
Yeah. I mean, when you got
you have the orcs too.
With like golems and stuff, its damage is sort of consistent with that. But I guess then that piercing doesn't really matter there. I don't know. Anyway, it's looking pretty good for Frax right now after that death from Maya, and that is what happened, I believe, against Revelize. I think Revelize took game 1, and that seemed to give Maya a bit of a trick. Made it a little bit tough on Maya. So we'll see if that pressure happens here, or if Maya's going to be able to bounce back. It's not over. Frax is still, I think that was a wise choice to buy that glass armor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just get you have 3 free hits. So
base bow, that 5-1 base bow is really what you're looking for.
Thanks, Zone 5.
Thanks, Zone 5. Another thing just to point out there as Frax kills that purple orc is watch out when you have piercing and only 2 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, handled it. I was thinking that orc was gonna hit. Ooh, hello. Piercing titanium warhammer. I think you totally take that.
I don't think Frax is. I think Frax is going to be scared of Deadringer, and
that's a good point. Hey, you got the holster right there. I just love it.
Elad's advocating for a holster. Someone check this isn't an imposter.
Yep, it's Elad with a mustache. Oh man. No, I've advocated for the holster a little bit here and there today. It's good. It's just people forget to use it. That's my problem with it. It's like, it doesn't get used, so whatever. Don't get it. But if you do use it, it's great. Yeah, Courage Warhammer, too. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. The Dead Ringer call is a good one.
Yeah, it's one of these weapons that requires you to adjust a little bit for Dead Ringer, and it's not worth it. You have such a lead.
Did Piercing just save Frax from taking a Dead Ringer hit by killing that rider?
No, I think Frax would have been fine because they could have.
I'm gonna take another look at the replay here. As Frax is just doing butt puzzles, but I want to see this here. So because the one shot on the rider, if they had knocked back, they would have probably got snagged. I think they would have. I'm not sure actually. Based on that replay, I still don't know, but it was possible. All right, after the butt puzzles, Frax Frax is on to doing some lures here. Kind of funny lures, just kind of tanking hits to try and lure the Necrodancer over. Didn't really make too big of a difference here. Ooh, this is looking really awkward. And Dorian taking 2 quick smacks from a Black Skelly and is now down to half health. Didn't matter. Frax is going to take it. Just barely sub 10. GG's.
Yep, GG's.
So Frax taking game 1. So once again, the low seed in the tournament right now. Taking game 1. And if he can take down Maya, that's going to be a... that's going to be into the money. All right, let's see that replay here. This is Maya, that death on Maya where it was just bombs everywhere. And I think that double bomb was intentional. I don't know, but also took extra damage being on the goo. So that was just a calamity. It was just a lot of bad things happening all at once. Maybe that tempo up trap caused issues. I don't know. That was a gross 4-3 for sure. All right, let's get on to game number 2. All right, and here we go, game 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good point from Wrongly. No extra damage because of quartz on the go.
Oh. It looked like it did like 2 hearts. Am I wrong? I thought it... I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay, we got that base axe start. Both racers taking it. Early lead for Maya for some reason. Was she already on low health? Okay, I'm not totally sure. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Ooh,
okay, that's
hello.
a nice boss shrine there. I mean, you're taking it for the damage up, but then I think you gotta swap. Doesn't. Maya takes the pulse.
2 damage axe is so good, and you're a Ring of War or a Ring of Might away. In fact, you're a bunch of different damage items away from just having the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think you take the opportunity, and pulse spells a really, really nice pickup, especially early game.
Do you think Frax would have been good to take the Obsidian Rapier there to have some build disparity between Maya?
Nah. The axe is... Even a 2 damage axe is better than the Obsidian Rapier, unfortunately, because you can hit 3 enemies at a time.
Oh, interesting.
And even though
Frax...
it's only 2 damage, it's so maneuverable.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's true. It does up to 6 damage if you hit every square. That, checking the black chest there, that was an interesting play by Frax. And an Earthquake Scroll. Always nice to have. And there is a Titanium axe.
Of course. Okay, at least both racers are going to see it. But, well, there you go. You were either another damage up or just Titanium axe away from having... This is the best weapon in the game at this point. It's an axe with 3 damage.
Guaranteed.
There's nothing
3.
that can compete with it.
The only thing better is with the war as well. Ooh, a nice little... I like the Quake Pulse there. That was a nice play by Maya.
Frax is going to... Okay, Frax is going to pop the Quake and get him...
Ooh, Frax squeaking out that fight. Let's see that instant replay. That was a close one. Picking up the heal spell and a map pickup for Maya. Oh man, my replay things just fall way behind. I'm going to just not...
I wonder if Frax is
going
Frax
for
is going to take the cap here,
miner's
so
cap.
they're going to map off of Maya, I imagine.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I'd say. You
it's
want that build disparity,
It's a brave call. It could help a lot in this Zone 3. You're going to regret having that cap once you hit Zone 4, and especially Zone 5.
Yeah.
The aim of the game is to not open any room ever unless it's the exit room.
Ooh, what a beautiful pulse, though, from Frax. That was really nice. Yeah, I think that it's slightly overblown how bad cap is for Zone 4. But yeah, Zone 5 things can get... Unless you just keep yourself firmly planted on the conduit, it can be a little spooky.
I mean, it's not that bad with axe, but the issue is it's still a lot of nasty enemies that really are designed not to be hit. the
Yes,
issue,
this is true.
because so many of the enemies are you hit them and they do a thing.
That's true.
Oh,
it's looking a little scary for Frax. That's a lot of Yetis, but managed to scoot very nicely. Is behind by about a floor. Otherwise, builds pretty much identical, minus that miner's cap / map difference.
And the little bit of armor for Maya.
Oh, that's right, with the ring. Check red, yeah. Will's calling for red here. There's a couple transmutes. Take a ham, that's fine.
Frags are going to miss out on boss chests again here.
Probably not a big deal, based on...
Probably not, no.
what
Did have
Maya
a quicker conga fight as well, thanks to the cap and the obsidian shovel.
Yeah. Had they taken red and gotten something amazing, though, you know.
Will would have been happy.
That's right.
And
Isn't
really,
that the whole
that's
point?
That's the most important thing. That's why we run Condor. It's to keep Will happy.
Yep, keeping him happy. Living out his days in the pastures. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll get some cookies. 12 cookies.
And some cheese, just in case.
Cheese and cookies. No better combo exists. Yum. All right. Oh, nice. Frax with the pulse there to take out the sarcophagus a little bit faster. Yeah, see, the miner's cap's doing just fine here.
It is, but look, there's a lot of enemies here that are just being, this is a room,
Okay, good thing for the Frost Charm. That was a fast 4-3, though, and you can see Frax has now overtaken Maya based on that play. That is a lot of goo, also.
It's such a nasty exit in this 4-3 as well. This is going to save Frax a fair bit of time.
Yeah, Frax already on to the next fight. That Deep Blues flew by. I think there was a pulse kill.
I imagine so. Frax could potentially be down onto 5-2 before Maya hits 5-1.
Yeah, what about Earth? What are you doing? It's faster. Save yourself some beats. Yeah, Maya just pushing. I love the early stairs, though. Always expect the early stairs out of Maya.
Maya's incredible at early stairs.
Yeah.
It's her and Grimmy, I think, are the two gods of it.
Yes, seriously. I can't do it. I can't even get stair heals for some reason. I don't know what's the deal. I can't do it.
That could just be your latency settings.
It probably is. I don't know what's the deal.
There's a lot of people in the community, I'm convinced, have really bad latency settings, but they're just so used to it that it doesn't affect their play. It just affects things like early stairs.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. Maya taking a big hit there. Got to be careful. That is what happened last run with the taking a little too much damage and going down.
Oh, what a pulse from Frax to take out the metronome in the dark.
Yep. That was really nice. Expert plays, and Frax is now in the lead here going into Dead Ringer.
It's a clean Dead Ringer as well. I mean, it would take some bad lures for Maya to have a shot, but as we all know, that's a definite possibility.
Absolutely, it is. All right, so we got both our racers on the Necrodancer, which is always a good time. Ooh, man, Frax taking a couple extra hits there. And I hate when you get a dragon spawn like that. Nice pulse, though. The immediate dragon spawn is always very scary.
A little bit, and I think they're gonna have 2 hits down before Maya gets her first.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Maya with a bad
make
teleport.
That 3.
Yeah, 4 even. Oh no, well now Maya's got some hits. But yeah, is this gonna be Frax taking Maya out in a quick 2-0? It sure is.
That's an upset.
Wow, that is a huge upset.
No matter what way you look at it, this is an upset. Maya's surely one of the favorites for the tournament.
And a quick 2-0 from Frax. And I mean, not without some expert plays from both. Like a 7-17. Look at that speed for Frax.
Yeah, I don't think either racer really did anything wrong in either race.
Nope.
Maya got...
Well, that sort of bombing, the bomb thing that happened in race 1. Not totally sure what that was.
I mean, I guess, but it was mostly that Goblin Bomber being kind of hidden
sneaky.
in a bit of darkness. And then just sliding in like...
Hey. No, stop it. All right, well, that was a quick couple of races there, and with that, Maya, Frax is, I mean, this is sort of reminding me of, was that season 6 with Heather pushing through? Low seed coming through the group? Yeah. That's pretty exciting to see. So no matter what, Frax should be very happy with how they're doing. But yeah, our next race. This will be nice. Goof Steak. Oh boy. Couple of memers.